He grew up in Southfield. I grew up on the east side. You know what I mean? Just two totally different people, but the name has always been something that I've had to try and kind of outlive or outrun, I would say. Because a person like that, his name stretches far and wide. But I've always tried to outrun it because I wanted to be myself. And I knew somewhere, somehow, somebody would accept the real me if they just knew who I was. You feel what I'm saying?
But bro, the first person to do that, you. Mm-hmm. You see, you went stretching at it.
At 40 now.
See now.
But at 26, I was lost. And didn't know who I was for real.
Because we definitely know our past. Mm-hmm. What I mean by know our past, bro, like.
Well, we know what people tell us our paths are sometimes. So in my life, right, I would say, everybody told me I was supposed to be the preacher, the rev, the bishop. And I was like, no, I ain't never even lived my own life yet. I don't even know what I like. Man. I don't even know who I am yet. Like, I don't know if I like rock and roll or James Cleveland.
Bro, listen.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to tell y'all on Cloth Talk. Listen. And this is me being real.
No, yeah.
Because y'all know I brought...
This the Rob show.
I had Pops here for my first interview. Mm-hmm. I had Pop, a real gang. I had him here for
and
my
I
first
know
interview.
Pops.
Listen.
He liked that.
What I realized about this thing of ours, I think it was probably like my third time being shot at. Mm-hmm. And I was like, nah, bro. Like,
I'm straight.
Y'all want me to keep doing this? Like, this is what y'all want me to keep doing. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I understand where we come from, what we supposed to stand on, and no, I can't do it. This just doesn't make sense. And it's not safe.
So what I think too that so it's privilege in both ways, right? And I'm gonna tell you why, or why I think it's privilege in both ways, right? You have something that I always wanted in life, right? Which was just freedom, just to be Richie, just to be Robert Parham, who you were in general. I have never had that freedom. I've been in suits since I was 5, 4, 3. I don't even know what it's like to not be who I am, attached to somebody else. So this is what I always tell preachers' kids, right? And you're not a preacher's kids, but this will.
I got something for you after this.
This will give you a little. We spend so much time helping our parents build their legacy that our name and our legacy becomes synonymous with their dream and their legacy. So you're no longer who you are. You're Bishop such and such a son, or you go to whatever the church name is, because your identity becomes absorbed in helping your parent, because it could be a mom as a pastor, continue the dream or build their dream. Mm-hmm. So you're itching so bad to see, who am I though?
And no one ever asks what you want to do, bro.
Nobody ever pulls the pastor's kid to the side and say, "Hey, bro, what do you like? Like who? What do you like? Do you like Coca-Cola?" No, they like, you Bishop's son.
Yo, bro.
That's all they know is the presentation. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No.
You done got me riled up on the damn. Y'all know when I get to talking. I'm sorry, man.
Talk that fast, because this the thing. That's actually like a real thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like.
So because I know you guys a zinger.
Yeah.
First people that ever cared about who I was genuinely was gangsters. First person who ever cared about.
We ain't need nothing from you.
First people that ever.
We ain't need nothing from you.
First people that ever cared about who I was as a human was the gang. So when they look and they say, why you like this or why you vibe or what? Y'all never asked if I was okay. Y'all never even said, yo, mental health check. How you feel today, bro? It's more of, your daddy said, come move the chairs, or not good morning. Your dad said, you need to be in over there playing the drums the clock started. My whole life.
Bro, but hold on. Now listen.
Whole life, bro.
Now listen. I just told you. We on two different sides of this thing.
We are.
So, now we talking about all of that, but we talking about with work.
Right. And I was always envious of that, Because these niggas was passing out holy oil. I wanted to be passing out cocaine.
No. You did not want that. You did not want that. Hold on.
Yo, sorry YouTube, do that. But listen,
did it.
we got to keep it a bucksuary around here.
You want to know what comes with that? Have you ever brought somebody back to life?
Narcan.
You ever watched somebody's eyes roll behind their head? Like, I've watched people stand up against the wall like this for hours because they don't even know where they are. I've watched a woman, beautiful woman, walk around with a dead baby in her stomach for months because she was so strung out. She wouldn't go get an abortion. She would spend her money on that thing. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen a darker world. Yeah. So I don't play with,
And what I think probably
I don't,
No.
Life,
but I think that's what draws us two together more is because it's kind of like it's like what you grew up and what you have and all of the foundation that you have, right? To me is attractive. And I think that probably not the way and what I grew up in is attractive, but I think that I did not have to grow up the way that you did is attractive to you. Not like on no like Diddy type shit, but like as in
I look at
brotherhood type.
I look at a lot of things you do and I'm like, bro, why are you doing this?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you've always so as in two people I feel like are in my life that keep me that guided when it comes to doing stupid or street stuff, right? You and C's. Like y'all are my rulers of how far I should go left or right? Because C's is wild, but C's understands who I am and what I am, right? So he's like, just don't do it. You are like, these are the consequences when you do that because my cousin did that. You really lived that. You already been through it. Caesar have lived a little bit more of the lifestyle than I have as well, but you two are a great like rubric of, all right, bang, you going too far. That day, just so happens neither one of you were around. The company that I kept that day when I went to jail, neither one of my guidelines were around. And at that point in time, I did not have the self-awareness or probably I would say the self-assurance to even say to myself, you don't have to prove shit to nobody. You are who you are.
You were in the moment. And
I felt like I had something to prove.
I was just about to say, like,
Yeah. I felt like I had something to prove that day.
Men, we don't like, I'll never tell a man to take disrespect lightly.
No.
I'll never say that.